So it's a real exciting day here, and we just heard of the Slice Host announcement and
Jungle Disk.
Jungle
Disk. We talked about Jungle Disk.
Yeah, so tell me, wrap it all up. What
today is a big day for Rackspace. This is our coming out party for all of our cloud services. This is a big deal. We're launching a couple of new brands today. We have a new name for our MOSO product. It's called Cloud Sites. We have a new name for our Cloud FS product that's in beta right now. That's called Cloud Files. And then the Slice Host acquisition is going to come into the Rackspace family and be branded under the name Cloud Servers.
Okay.
So, we're going to explain all of those acquisitions, what they mean to Rackspace today at our event. We have a webcast scheduled today at noon here in Austin. And, this event is really to help people understand, our customers and the rest of the world understand sort of our strategy, the way we're going to market with the cloud services, and what it means in conjunction with our existing products of Rackspace managed hosting and sort of the classic infrastructure.
What does this mean to Rackspace's traditional business, which is I buy a server and it's a fairly expensive thing, and now I can build a whole website on the cloud for very little money. What does that mean for your older business?
Well, I think there is certainly no signs that our existing business is going away or fading at all. We're growing strong, we're a great business, but what it does mean is that those people that traditionally might have bought a dedicated server for certain aspects of their business might now be able to take advantage of cloud-based servers or cloud-based storage or cloud sites. One of these products could potentially offset some of the dedicated infrastructure that they might already have to have. It means it could be cheaper, it could be provisioned faster, could be not something they have to contract long-term for, so that they really end up with something that's very dynamic, very adaptable, especially in an economy like we have right now where people don't want to make big bets, they don't want to put a lot of cash out there, they can't get cash. For startups, those are really good mechanisms for them to grow and adapt quickly.
My brother owns a bar, and he's really struggling with his website. He keeps asking me for help. And do you guys offer that kind of help for a business like a bar or a restaurant or a car, mechanic shop? That kind of
flower shop down the street or whatever. We don't design websites, but we do have places to put websites for those types of companies. The MOSO product, the Cloud Sites, is a great place to stick a website, an e-commerce app, whatever it might be for a small business. A Rackspace server used to be the way that we used to address that. Now we have different options for that. A cloud site is a simple way to get started. You don't have to be a system administrator. You don't have to be really technical to the degree that you used to have to be. Cloud servers, the Slice Host acquisition makes it easier for people to get access to real raw compute power. If they want a Linux virtual machine, they want to run something very customized, very tweaked out. If you're a system administrator, Linux geek, whatever you want, you can really take that server.
My brother is not a Linux geek.
Well, that's the other end of the spectrum. We've got something for the different flavors of our clouds address different segments of the market. The Jungle Disk acquisition, that really speaks to the small business owner, the guy that wants to back up all of his files on his desktops, all of his infrastructure components. It really is easy with some of these things. As we put them together, we think we have a suite of services, a portfolio of applications and services that really speak to small businesses and really even big, larger businesses. The Fortune 500 guys are not immune to cloud either. They're really interested in this as well. And I think our mission now is to take fanatical support and wrap it around all these servers and services and really make it accessible to everybody.
Yeah. It's pretty clear that press is going to key in on the coming cloud war, right? The Amazon, Google, Microsoft.
Yeah, it's shaping up, right?
So how do you think it's going to play out? What do you think are going to be the driving points between your companies? Why is Amazon going to win? Why is Rackspace going to win? What are going to be the decision points that everybody makes?
Well, I think that the first, the thing I would say to any company looking for services like the cloud or dedicated services or whatever it might be, is look for a company that you have a relationship with and you trust, that you feel like that you have a future with over time. Also a company you're not locked into with their services. I think the one thing that is really going to be different between these companies is the service and the relationship. Think about cell phones. Everybody has a horror story about dealing with a cell phone company. People have certain companies they will not do business with ever again. They've refused. They move to a new cell phone company. Why do they do that? There's not that much difference between the services that these companies provide. The prices are pretty comparable. There's price wars in that world, but yet people do choose one company over another. I think the same thing will be the case in the cloud. These services are comparable to some extent. They're not 100% equal. They have different features and different capabilities, but I think the company behind it, the company backing it up, the people that are there at 3 in the morning when you need some help with it, the people that put their name on the line every day to support it, their brand, we have a reputation for great customer service. The guys at SliceHost will tell you their company was built on that same philosophy, and I think that is going to be really the difference between the companies.
When we visited Rackspace, we saw row after row of people who just man phones and talk to customers and help them out.
Yeah, they're the nicest people in the world. We hire for that. We make sure that those people are great customer service people. We're building a company that we think could one day be the world's greatest service company. We were awarded Fortune Magazine's number 32 best place to work based on the things that we've done to make it a great service experience for our customers.
Yeah, one of those things is you can choose the light area in the office or the dark. Now, are you a dark guy or a light guy?
I actually am in both camps from time to time. I work at all the Rackspace offices in San Antonio, the new Castle, the mall. I work there sometimes. I work at our old headquarters, and I work downtown at our Moso offices. And if you move from one place to another, you'll see light and dark, and the Linux guys like it dark, the Windows guys, they like it light, the salespeople obviously like light, and the new offices we have some natural light.
That's because the Windows guys have to go find their system disks a lot more.
That's the joke, yeah, okay. You can find the reboot button or something.
Just kidding, works out.
Just kidding.
Anything else I need to know about what you guys are announcing today, or
I think that
what you're trying to do going forward?
We're really trying to bring these cloud services down to earth and make them accessible. I think the work we're doing is pretty exciting. The stuff we're launching today is going to really make a big difference for the people that are looking for cloud services. Another thing we didn't really even talk about was some of the additional companies we've partnered with. We talked about the acquisitions. Yeah. We have a couple of companies that are new partners to Rackspace. One is a company called Sonian, S-O-N-I-A-N. Sonian is a email archiving in the cloud, so you can keep all those emails that the government requires you to keep. That's going to be coupled with Rackspace.
Does that hook in Outlook then, or?
It's a hosted service, so you don't have to do anything. It pulls your email out of your inbox Exchange. And stores it into.
Does it pull it out of Exchange? So because most companies have Exchange.
Yes.
It's either Exchange or Gmail now.
Yeah, exactly. Exchange, Gmail, or something else, I guess. But there's it's those are the big ones. I think it's really designed for Exchange and for sort of traditional corporate email.
Of course, IBM is going to yell at me and say, "Oh no, we got lots of Lotus shops around." Yeah.
So Sonian is a great new partner, going to be combined with Rackspace's Cloud Files. It works with Amazon's S3 today, but now it's going to combine and work on our Cloud Files platform. The other thing that we're announcing in our event today is a relationship with Limelight. You're familiar with Limelight? They're a CDN, content distribution network.
At PodTech, Rocky and I used to put our videos up there.
Okay. So what we're doing with those guys, really exciting stuff, is we're layering their technology alongside our Cloud Files to make the cloud storage something that can be used for media distribution. If you want to store your files in the cloud but make them available over the web, you want to have as broad a distribution as possible. You want to have sites everywhere, geographically dispersed, so that your users have a great experience. They can download their videos with no delay. They can get access to their files in very short order. Those are the things that we're going to do when we couple those two things together. So Limelight plus Cloud Files really makes a great offering.
Very cool. Well, congratulations on making all this stuff happen. And
thank you.
And looking forward to see what Rackspace does in the future.
Thanks.
And we learned all about it at Rackspace.com.
Rackspace.com. Thank you.
Thank you.